So Chief was a little Weimaraner that came to me about a month or so ago, and he was about 10 weeks old. The owner had contacted me and told me that all of a sudden he just seemed to have trouble walking and just seemed painful. One of the first things we noticed right when he got here is that his heart rate was super high and he did seem extremely painful. He couldn't even get up. And so that was the first clue that there was something pretty major going on with this puppy. What we had seen on x-rays is that it did look like that there was some sort of obstruction or something stuck. So I attributed the severe pain to something was going on inside as far as his intestines. And so we knew that we had to take him to surgery right away. We took him into surgery. And when he was even under anesthesia and on pain medications, his heart rate was still extremely high, which told me that there was something still going on that we needed to be concerned about. So I had to work quickly because I was worried that something was going to go really wrong inside. So when I got in there, I untwisted intestines, pulled things out, checked everything. And as soon as we did that, his heart rate dropped and everything else went back to normal, which was great because I knew I had relieved his source of major pain. So as he was waking up, he was doing a lot better. You could tell he was feeling better, he was brighter. So when we took him outside, my technicians were concerned because he just couldn't hold himself up. He was still kind of walking funny and then all of a sudden would collapse. So even though most of his pain was gone, he now just still wasn't walking very well. I made a huge list of all the things that could cause this and wanted to make sure we ruled out everything to try to figure out what was going on with this little puppy. So finally I came down to a disease called HOD, as we call it, or Hypertrophic Osteodystrophy. So this is a disease that isn't super common, but it is common in dogs that are going to be big. So the way that you can diagnose it is you do x-rays of the legs, and it's a disease that is very painful. So it's like growing pains, but even worse. So when we did x-rays on Chief, we did see those signs on x-rays on his legs. And so at this point, we knew he had this disease, which then told us that most likely due to the pain from this disease, that pain plus intestinal worms, all these things going on, had it resulted in a twisted gut. Quickly started on some more pain medications to kind of help him out with that. And he recovered pretty quickly. So within the next day or so, he started to stand and start to walk on his own, which was really exciting. All of my staff and team were excited the day that we sent him home. He stayed with us for a couple of days after his surgery, recovered really well. And then we were all super excited when he came back for his vaccines because we were able to see him running, excited, acting like a puppy. As long as he's regulated on his pain medications and has no other complications, we look forward to seeing him for all of his future visits. It took a really good team and lots of really paying attention to details on our pets that are here to really figure out what's going on with them. And so it was really neat to see our technicians and staff kind of play a big role in helping to figure out what was wrong with Chief.